Hi, everybody. Welcome to ecec 133 for VIU Practicum 1. I know it seems a bit confusing these last few days of getting things up and organized. I am sorry that Sheila and Antia will not be leading you in your first practicum, but we will make sure that they get an opportunity to have their voices heard within the practicum course and that you get to connect with them over the practicum semester. My name is Patricia McLeod, and I will be facilitating this practicum with you for the semester. There are 27 of us on the class list, so we are a big practicum class, but it's nice that we're forming a group. I have posted the fact that I'm glad to see everybody's getting all their assignment work in, their practicum setup forms, and I know Jamie is working really hard to ensure that, that everything is getting set up the best way it can so that your practicums can be facilitated and you're having those conversations with Jamie. If there's anything that you think that I can help or help facilitate with, by all means, let me know. This is your first time working with VIU Learn. This is our homepage, and each week I will post some news, the news item within the class list here, so that you can see that there's always a piece of news. You will know that because there'll be a little red dot on the bell there so that you know that there's some updated news. The calendar is posted so you know what we're doing. I have opted, without asking your permission, to have weekly seminars because I was feeling that if we only had a couple of big seminars that I would lose the daily and weekly connection with practicum with individuals, and you would lose our voices. And so we will have a meeting space every Monday just so that we know that practicum is happening. And I'm setting it from 9:30 till 11. It may go shorter, it may go longer, but that's the time frame I'm going to work with. Our first one will be a big seminar. So for those of you who can attend on the 13th, we'll be going over a lot of information. And we will go over it again and again because we certainly can't intake all the information at one point. The information is here, connected so that you can find the Zoom part. While you're in the content section of the course, you will notice that finally got everything organized, that we've set up the course so that you know what we're doing, the flow of the course. Also, the getting started information is there so that you can get to know a little bit about the instructor, keys to success, general assessment guidelines. If you're new to VIU Learn, an opportunity for you to wander through it, and additional ECE resources that you might need. I have also posted the key course outline and form so that you can see what the course outline is, the general assignments, the evaluation book, and your own student contract. I have posted a weekly schedule. It's very vague. It's just giving us that idea to sort of get started in what we're doing. The practicum setup and beginnings, what we can prepare for to get setting up, and then what you can do after your practicum is confirmed. A seminar just to get us started so that we know what our first seminar is going to be about on the 13th, sorry, reversed my numbers there. And every so often I will post some readings that make us go, So this may be a good one to start thinking about for our first seminar. You will see that there is a discussion board. There are opportunities for us to sort of welcome to the course. This is a common board, bulletin board, just some things for us to get connected and start building a community. The agenda is also posted. We will be doing introductions and getting to know each other at our real-time seminar, but some of you may choose to sort of get started here on the discussion board as well, and you can link to the seminar discussion. Some of you are wondering, what am I going to do on Tuesday and Thursday this week because we have no class, and so what am I going to do? What am I going to say? How do I fill my time? Where do I go? What should I be doing? So here's what we should be doing. Let me see if I can call up that email. Nope, can't call it up there. Let's call it up sent in my sent email pile. There it goes. So we're experiencing some tech issues. That's obvious. If you can't get in, do check this piece here, the VIU Login Learn, and I sent it through your emails as well so that you can get it through your personal emails as well. What you can do is start looking at getting ready for your practice and building your relationship piece. Think of ways that you can introduce yourself to the children, the families, and the staff in the program. Try and think about making this as a fully sensorial piece, as fully sensorial as you possibly can. You might want to create a book about yourself. You might want to create a poster that has windows and doors that we can open to learn a little bit more about you. How can you, maybe a chain of paper dolls that tells the story of who you are, but somehow make it interactive that the children can manipulate it and can learn a little bit about who you are as a person. Um, what color do you like? What smells do you like? Think about how children think about the world. Excuse me. And how you can engage that piece, your favorite flowers, or flowers that you like, or vegetables that you don't like, or fruits that you don't like, or fruits that you like. So think of things that you can connect to them, that they can connect into their world. Also begin your first journal. Start collaging words about your feelings about practicum. What are you starting to, what's your worries, concerns, expectations, hopes? We're going to be looking at those on the 13th and sort of creating a collage of that piece. So you might want to start bringing in some ideas and starting thinking about that, your journal one piece yourself. Also start thinking about the ways that you're going to be depict being a professional early childhood educator. What does that mean to you? Working in the workforce, coming in as an internship or a practicum teacher, what is that going to look like? How are you going to look? How are you going to feel? What are you going to think about? How do you present yourself as a professional? What says professional early childhood to you? So those are the things you can start doing about on your own independently on Tuesday and Thursday as you get set up for practicum. Our first gathering is Monday, September the 13th at 9 o'clock, and hopefully we will answer all the questions, or we're going to create more questions as we go forward. Looking forward to meeting everybody. I know that there's a number of people that I'm already familiar with on the class list. So if we take a quick look at the class list, you'll see everybody that's listed currently on the class list. If you need to touch base with anybody, I would strongly urge you, if you're not going to be able to be at seminar, this is a good time to find somebody that you know that's on the class list that you can connect with, that you could be note-taking buddies, or they can bring your points forward. If you're unable to be at class, they can help, and so you can connect with each one of those people so that you have a class buddy that can be the person that can be your go-to. I could say, Tam, I'm not going to be at class on Monday. Can you take notes, or could you ask Patricia for me so that we get those seats? Tam will say, sure, yeah, no problem. Tam may come later on and say, Patricia, I can't be at class. Here's some questions that could you bring forward for me? Just so that you're starting to build a community and support each other within your practicum setting. If you need me, I'm around. Give me a call, send me an email, and I will see you on September the 13th.